Hi friends, hope you guys are having an awesome day today. E3 seems to be back in its former glory, and honestly, it's really exciting to see them coming back, especially under new management. For those of you that do not know, E3 was actually purchased from the ESA to ReedPop. And ReedPop, again, if you don't know, they are in charge of PAX, all the PAX events, honestly. I haven't been to a PAX event, but from what I've heard from other content creators, PAX events, they're typically really well done and they just flow smoothly. You're able to go ahead and experience all the games that you want to experience, and all of the publishers that want to participate are able to do that without any issues. If there's going to be any PAX event that I would personally go to, it would probably be PAX East, simply because I'm on the East Coast. And I don't know, it would just be kind of cool to just check that out and see what's there. But with E3, they have always done it on the West Coast. I have never been to one. So all of the things that I've heard about E3 have been hearsay from other content creators as well as journalists. It seems like E3 overall has had some sort of negativity or kind of a negative sentiment in terms of how things are organized, or at least that's how it was when they were under the ESA. With ReedPop, I hope that they can go ahead and incorporate some of the things that they have done and learned from PAX and just make E3 overall smoother for people. So far, they've only announced that they will have a two-sided event, so to speak. So the first portion of the convention will be specifically geared towards the business side of things. So I'm sure that we're going to see journalists going in, as well as developers and publishers to pen specific deals, whatever may happen to keep the industry going. And then there's going to be this middle day where you're going to have the business side of things as well as the consumer side of things all at the same time, which I'm sure is going to be extremely crazy. But if you're a content creator and you can get a general admissions ticket or a public consumer ticket to go in, this would be a great opportunity to network with either publishers or developers or whatever it may be. Then the last portion of the convention is going to be geared specifically towards the consumer. So this is more of like the entertainment side of things. Now, I know that overall E3 has had some huge mishaps in the past. For instance, all of the attendees data being leaked online, which pretty much had very little security, so to speak. So I hope that things like that, as well as big publishers or companies like Sony leaving E3, won't happen under ReedPop's guidance. I would personally love for Sony to come back and just show some representation of what it is that they're doing. I know that after they left E3, they started doing the PlayStation showcases as well as the state of plays, as we've seen online. And it's been a little bit of a mixed bag when it comes to the reception of these events, because state of plays, when they first started out, weren't necessarily the best sort of representation of what they could potentially become. The last couple of state of plays have been but the most recent one with God of War Ragnarok was really awesome. I definitely enjoyed it. It got me hyped. There is a little bit of a murmur, sort of rumors going online that we're going to get another PlayStation showcase, but I digress. When it comes to E3, I want everything to be smooth. I want everything to be this culmination of events where like everything in the gaming industry comes together and showcases what it is to be excited for gaming. E3 in the past has been kind of just this gateway where you can see all of the things that haven't been shown anywhere else in the world. So I would really like to see new announcements and kind of that former glory that we saw in the past in 2017, 2018, 2019. Some of the things that ReedPop has said in the past is that they wanted publishers, developers, and journalists, as well as content creators, manufacturers, buyers, and licensors all to come together to have an in-person consumer event. So this is very exciting, especially the content creator side of things, because we get excited, we get hyped alongside with you guys, and we want to share it with you. We want to share our experiences with things. So I hope that they make things a lot easier for content creators in terms of not only creating content, but sharing that hype alongside with everyone else in the YouTube universe, Twitch, whatever it is that content creators use to reach their audiences. The three core objectives that ReedPop as well as E3 has said they want to have this time around in 2023 was make a better business event where it's easier to connect, meet, and conduct interviews, which I understand. Sometimes it's a little bit crazy when you have the general public coming in while there's a business meeting happening in the corner or whatever it may be. They also stated that they want to make a better consumer experience where there are things for fans to actually do. And this is one of the biggest things that I think is exciting for one, but also is paramount. You want to test some of these games as they're announced, and I think Jeff Keighley has done a really good job with Summer Games Fest and teaming up with Steam to have demos of games that are announced during Summer Game Fest available for people to try out on their computer or their Steam Deck, whatever it may be, to just be able to experience what is being announced. They've also announced that partners, support, and friends with everyone announcing games in and around E3, irrespective of whether they're actually in the convention center. This can mean a lot of things. Whether or not they're going to take a page from Summer Game Fest and take a page from what Jeff Keighley has done in the past, that's up to speculation. We will know as more information is released. But when it comes to these things, it's just extremely exciting because they are going to adapt and they are going to bring E3 up to date with the standards that we've seen develop over the past couple of years, especially after the pandemic. Now, there's a bunch of other information within the article. I'm going to link to it down below and you can go ahead and check it out for yourself. But overall, this is extremely exciting. I love having some sort of like event that is a culmination. Let me know what you think in the comments below, whether or not you're excited for E3 to come back, and I will see you on the next one. Until next time, guys. Peace.